got to the good stuff. So the last time I went live, I was saying that I am newlywed. I'm a newlywed still. It's been 2 months and a couple of weeks. And it's been an amazing journey thus far. I'm really excited for this part of my life. I'm really happy. I'm really fulfilled, and we are still learning and growing, and that's going to be for the rest of our lives. So we're excited. We're here for it. I mentioned on the first live that I wanted to talk about one annoyance, something that I do not like. And so I'm going to just jump right into it right now. This is something that I noticed people say a lot. They'll say it at weddings or after someone has gotten married. Funny thing is, as much as I don't like this statement or this mindset, nobody has said it to me. And I'm grateful because I don't like it. So the thing that annoys me is when someone gets married, and as soon as they get married, people are like, okay, so when are you having babies? And I just cringe every time I hear it. I remember the first time that I heard it, and it like did something to me. I was probably just out of high school, or maybe I was in high school still. Maybe I was a senior. Maybe. If not, I was like, 18, 19, and we'd gone to a wedding, and I remember hearing someone say like, all right, you guys better have some babies now. And the bride and groom like nervously laughed, and I felt really uncomfortable as someone who just overheard it. But that's something that I just kept hearing over and over again at all the weddings that I've gone to since. Again, nobody said it at our wedding, and I'm thankful for that. I really am. But I've heard people say it, and to be honest, one person did inquire, and it was one of the little girls I used to nanny, and that's why I don't mind, because she's like 7, and the weekend after we got married, I was FaceTiming the little ones that I used to nanny, and the oldest one, who's 7, was like, do you have any babies yet? Do you have kids yet, Miss Rosemary? I was like, no, I not yet. It's only been a week. But I didn't mind at all because, well, she was little. And I think that was acceptable. It was okay. But I always wonder what makes adults say that. I get it, like, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby, blah blah blah. But it's why do people do that? Have you said that to anybody? Like, I'm just genuinely curious if you've said it, like, if you don't mean anything disrespectful by it, like what is the purpose of saying that? If you care to share, do let me know, because I'm genuinely curious what makes people say that, as opposed to like, enjoy this journey, enjoy where you are now, as opposed to happy wedding day. Like, how does it feel to be married? I know it's only been a couple of hours. Like, what makes people feel like that's the appropriate thing to say? I'm just genuinely curious. Again, I'm grateful. No one said that at our wedding or after, aside from one of the little ones. But she gets a pass because I understand when you're little, you probably don't realize that a week has only been a week. And yeah, she gets a pass. So that was one thing that I wanted to talk about last week that I didn't get a chance to before Instagram just knocked me out of the Instagram live world. Hopefully this video will save so that it can be a conversation. I just want to chat. I just want to know what people have to say about that. If it annoys you, if there's like a term or phrase that people say surrounding relationships in general. I know one of them is like, all right, so when's the wedding date? And it's like, hey, we've been dating for like 2 whole weeks. Give us a minute. So I know that can be a little annoying as well. Yeah, I try not to get too annoyed because I know people, they mean well by saying those kind of things, but it's kind of, you just never know what people are really going through, you know? You don't know if they want children. Some people don't announce that they do not want children. Others are very vocal about it. But yeah, it's just an interesting thing. Let's see. There was something else I did want to chat about. I'm trying to remember. Let's see if it'll come to me. One thing that I mentioned in the last live that I didn't get to share because I got cut off. Well, I didn't get to save it. Something that I wanted to share that I've been doing recently when I light incense or candles, as I blow out the candle or like, you know, wave the incense to like, not blow it out, but you know, to like let the flame go out so that it can begin to smoke. I've been taking that opportunity to say an affirmation. So the same way that when we blow out birthday candles on a cake, I've been taking that opportunity to say something that I want in my life, want in my world. And it's been really cool. I like to do that now. I heard someone mention it and I was like, I'm gonna start doing that. I love that. So that's been something I've been practicing lately. A new habit that I've been implementing in my world, and I really enjoy doing it. I mean, I light candles and or incense every day. So I figured that'd be cool to implement. That'd be cool to implement, you know, a cool practice, a cool way to speak life, speak positivity over myself, over those around me, over my environment, over my world. Yeah, it's a cool habit that I am creating. A couple weeks back, I'm not sure if any of you are on Clubhouse. If you are, let me know. Maybe we can moderate a room together one day or just talk about stuff on Clubhouse sometime. But the first room that I moderated with a friend, we were talking about spirituality being a journey. And I don't remember how it even came up, but I was sharing how I remember going through a phase where I didn't like looking at myself in the mirror. And when I would look at myself, I would roll my eyes like in disgust. And it just became a habit to do that. When I would look at myself, I would just, or like, you know, look away because I didn't want to see my face. And one day it hurt my feelings. I hurt my own feelings. And I told myself to stop it. I told myself to stop because I can't be out here hurting my own feelings. Like, come on. So I checked myself and I turned that habit into something else. I began smiling at myself. I began dancing or singing in the mirror. I started like turning it into something to make myself smile so that I would feel better as opposed to rolling my eyes at myself. So that was a habit that that was a habit that I started for myself a few years ago. It was a few years ago. And I'm glad that I did that, because now every time I'm in the bathroom or if I walk past a mirror, I either dance a little bit, twerk, whine, whatever, or sing, or I'll just smile, and it does something to myself, to me. It makes my heart happy. So I'm curious to know if you have any habits that you've created, that you know, something that you do every day, a ritual that you've started. I would love to know. I'd love to hear from you. So comment, leave a message. Yeah, I'm just trying to interact with everyone a bit more, and yeah, trying to use this platform to its full extent. There's so many things we can do on here, so I'm trying to, really use it and get the most out of it. So talk to me, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this little chat of randomness. I didn't even have my tea with me today, but last time I did. Last Friday when I came on, I had a vanilla rooibos tea, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, so good. So yeah, next time I come on, I'll make sure I have a cup of tea with me.